Hello. Welcome to this part of the course. In this video, I'm going to be talking about creating information products and selling them on different platforms as a writer. Now, there is what's the word now? There is a very huge hype on Amazon. If you remember when I was talking about social media text and when I also talked about creative writing, in social media text, I took you to an Instagram post where the post was talking about how to publish on Amazon without writing a word. I'm sure you guys will love that. And then on creative writing, I was talking about selling whatever it is you write, maybe a novel or whatever. Now, this is how to make money from that. They're called digital or information products because, well, they are digital, not physical, most of them anyway, and you're mostly to sell, to give out information. Now, this particular course, is a digital product and it's an information product. Why? Because it's teaching you how to do stuff, how to write and how to make money from writing. And there's a chance that you bought it either on Expertmere or on Seller. So this is a perfect example of an information product. Now, information products can be anything at all. It can be a book, it can be a course. Now, as a writer, you might want to drift towards writing a book, and that's fine. You can write a novel and sell. You can write a how-to book and sell. Creating ebooks is the main way to sell information as a writer. Now, the beauty of this method of making money is that you can write on anything. And when I say anything, I mean literally anything at all. The easiest way is to choose a topic that you know so well, a topic that you know like the back of your palm. That's if you know the back of your palm very well. Anyway, that's an expression. So a topic that you know so well, like you're so confident about it that you know that even the so-called people that call themselves gurus or experts, there are things that you know that they themselves don't know, right? Maybe in with respect to a particular kind of audience or a particular kind of peculiarity, so to speak. So to start, and anybody can do this, anybody. To start, just pick a topic, the simplest topic that you know. The example I gave here is about me. If you don't already know, I love using Google products as a writer. This should be as a writer. I love using Google products as a writer because it makes a lot of things easy for me. Now, many people do not know how much power they have. No, not many people right now. Many writers. Now, let me even make that even more specific. Many newbie freelance writers have no idea how much power they have by having a simple Gmail account. Like being affiliated to Google in that regard alone is powerful for you as a writer, but many people do not know. So if I want to sell an information product, like if I'm actually serious about, okay, I want to start selling books on Amazon, this is a very wonderful topic for me to start with. And I'm so sure of myself. I'm so sure of the fact that I know so much about it that I'm confident enough to put it here as an example. So even if you decide that you want to steal this topic and write about it, it's not possible that you will write the things that I intend to write because there is a level of confidence I have about that particular knowledge that I can bet many people do not have. Do you get? So if you want to create an information product, that's the way to start. It has so many advantages, starting with something simple to you. Remember, simple to you. Just because you know something doesn't mean the next person knows it. The blog post I mentioned about creating a Google portfolio on Google Docs, I didn't think I would ever have to create something like that because I used to assume people knew what I knew. It's called the curse of knowledge. When you know something, you tend to think many people already know it. It's a lie. It's a lie. Many people do not know it. They don't know it. That's why I actually created. Imagine that particular blog post is 2,000 words. So it's actually more than 2,000 words. I was not expecting to be more than 2,000 words. And that thing is something that I wrote. Like I just wrote from experience. I did not go to Google and start searching how to create a portfolio. I didn't do that. I just wrote it because people were asking me questions on LinkedIn specifically about creating a portfolio, like using Google Docs. They've been ghostwriting, they don't know how to present themselves. And I'm like, what? Use Google Docs, and they ask how. Like, what? You don't know how to use Google Docs? And then I started writing and I wrote that and it was like 2000 now. I was even more surprised, like, how did I write up to 2,000 words? Same thing goes for the blog post I wrote about content editing that I showed when I was talking about the portfolio and everything. So my point is something that is simple to you, something that you're so familiar with, something that is like reading ABC for somebody your age. That is so simple to you. You can turn that thing into an information product. And I say anything at all. You're a fashion designer. You understand, you've been through a lot of stress because you're a fashion designer in Nigeria and now you are successful, you were able to navigate it and you figured those things out on your own. Nobody taught you. You actually found them out. You discovered them because you kept searching and searching and you kept trying new things and you discovered them. You can write about that. You're you know something about furniture design. You know something about interior decoration. I'm saying anything at all that you can think of, any topic that you're so familiar with, that's the best way to go. That's the best thing to start. Number one, it will be easy for you to write because when you start writing, you will just keep writing. And by the time you're done, by the time you tell yourself, okay, I'm done, and you check the number of words you've written, you will be shocked at how much information you have to give out. You'll be shocked at how much knowledge you actually have. Which leads me to advantage number two. It gives you confidence. It tells you that okay, you may be a newbie writer. You may be new to freelance writing, you may be new to blog post writing. But as far as this particular topic is concerned, you're an expert. Nobody can tell you anything. That's number two. It gives you confidence. Number three, it's easy to market. Why? Marketing a product means usually requires creating sales content, written content like sales pages, landing pages, Facebook ads or social media posts or anything um to tell people about your product. As somebody that discovered those solutions on their own, somebody that you discovered this you garnered that knowledge based on experience, based on problems that you were trying to find a solution to, you will be able to connect to emotion. Forget logic. You don't need logic. The fact that you have been in their shoes, the fact that you understand that problem so well, like the fact that those solutions are things that have worked for you. It's not something that somebody said. It's you that it has worked for. It's you that discovered it, and it has helped you solve that problem. It will be very easy for you to market it. It's very easy for you to come up with a magnetic sales content that anybody that is actually going through that problem will not be able to say no. That's the third advantage of starting with a topic. So, um, starting is the toughest part. Once you start, like once you make that decision that okay, you actually want to explore information products, right? The first thing you need to have is information that is helpful, information that people need, a solution to a problem. Once you start, everything else becomes slightly easier. Once you start writing, when you're done writing, packing all the information, then you start editing, formatting, and all of that, and then start deciding what platforms you want to use to sell your product, how you want to price your product, who you want to sell your product to, where you want to market your product. So Amazon is an I try not to use the word almighty because I'm kind of biased to that word, but Amazon is something similar to Almighty because you can sell any kind of information. You can sell any kind of product, not just information product on Amazon. I'm talking ebooks like information books. I'm talking empty books like coloring or diary or whatever books. I mean novels. You can also sell novels. So Amazon it accommodates it both. So you can decide to sell on Amazon. This course is not going to teach how to sell on Amazon because in fact, that's another 2, 3, 4 hours of explaining and explaining and explaining. But I will be sending you to a resource on the blog that breaks down Amazon publishing. I think that resource is about 4,000 words. Yes, it's a lot. It is detailed. But if you sit down and actually go through it, you're going to set up on Amazon without stress. So one thing you need to remember in this your writing journey, writing career, starting a career, making money is that it's not a piece of cake. Whoever told you that freelancing is easy has lied to you. Whoever told you that writing is for everybody has lied to you. It's not for everybody and it is not easy. So you need to be able to put in the work, you need to be able to dedicate the time to invest in it so that you can actually get returns. Back to what I was saying. Where can you sell your product? As a Nigerian, as an African, you can sell your products on Amazon, Amazon KDP, you can sell ebooks, Amazon KDP. So whatever kind of ebooks, no matter how long it is. I think Amazon has a preference for longer content if you are categorizing your product as an ebook. But nevertheless, quality over quantity, right? So if you've added all the necessary information and it's probably not up to maybe 200 pages or whatever, that's fine as long as you know that you've given it your best shot, right? So there's that. And then there is Okada Books. Okada Books is mainly for novels. So if you're a creative writer and you have ideas, you have all these short stories, maybe you wrote a story on um on anything at all. Okada Books, you can sell your product on Okada. It's going to accommodate you and you can put a price tag on it and you can even market it. If people buy your products, like show interest in your product, they can even help you market it on their own pages. So because I follow their page and I see them marketing top 10 reads, top 10 per month every month. So all you have to do is follow the terms and conditions, ask for help on they're very active on Instagram. So if you need help uploading your books, marketing is very ready to help you. Then Seller is another platform that you can sell your information products. It accommodates buyers from different parts of the world. So you can sell to Nigerians, you can sell to other Africans, you can sell to people in the US, you can attach price tags, it and all of that. And then there's Expertner, also for information products. So all of these platforms have their benefits, advantages, their features. Some of them will give you access to affiliates, Seller and Expertner do that. I don't know about Amazon. I don't think Amazon does the affiliate. But I'm very sure of Seller and Expertner. So you can get affiliates to help you market to get percentage of the price, and then you get the rest of the percentage. And of course, the platform also gets a percentage. So it's completely up to you. But if you're going this route, I am imploring you and in a way begging you, don't overthink it. We have a tendency to overthink things. We have a tendency to want to be smart. It's not about being smart. Making money is not about showing people that you're smart. It's about solving a problem. If you have a solution to a problem that I'm having, a problem that is disturbing my life, and you call it $1,000, I'm going to find the money and I'm going to pay you because I don't want to have problems in my life. Do you get? So that's the key to making money as a writer. In fact, as anything, just solve a problem. Present the solution to people that are having that problem. They will buy. Like, unless you have a competition that is doing much better than you, they're going to patronize you, they're going to buy. So if you're interested in information product sales and you want to start, I repeat, think of the simplest thing, the simplest solution that you have on your palms, that you have on your head, that you know that you don't have to think about it. If somebody asks you a question, you don't need to say, let me ask Google before you answer. You can answer that question from the top of your head, snap of your fingers, you can come up with reasonable, detailed answer that somebody will actually say, wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate your response. That is the way to go. People have made money from um selling books. I attended a was it a webinar or a workshop? One of the executives, the executive of Seller, his first book, the first book he sold was in university, and it was I think it was about using Microsoft Word. That's it. That's all he wrote, and he made money. That was even before he understood what freelance writing is, or he understood the research engine as a commission product. This is somebody that had no idea that there was something like that. He just felt like people were going through this problem, so he wrote something about it. I think it was a pamphlet or something I just printed out, and people bought it. That was a eureka moment for him. So I'm repeating this for the sake of emphasis. Don't overthink. You study what's the most complex course that people think? Okay, maybe you studied engineering. People think engineering, but every course is difficult. But let's say you studied engineering and you feel like, okay, you want to write about engineering. Nobody is going to buy a book about engineering. Nobody's looking for a book about it. Don't go and start complicating issues for somebody. Think of something very, very simple to you, something very, very close to you, something that you understand so well. Write about it, market it, and see how it performs. Depending on the performance of that your first product, it's going to guide you on the next decisions you make about creating information products. That's the goal. All right. So that's all I'm going to say about information product. There are resources that you can use. This is how to create a digital product in Nigeria. It's a very detailed blog post. Go through it, read it, and digest. If you have any questions, we are here for you. The email is academy@insight.ng. Just send your questions. We're going to respond to you. If you don't like using email, and you should, you're a writer. But if you don't want to use email, we have a WhatsApp contact that you must already have if you have this course. So just send the questions to them. We're going to respond. How to publish your book on Amazon, another detailed stuff. How to make money from Amazon without writing a word. That's another detailed blog post. And this is talking about the best niches for Amazon KDP Publishing. Let me see. Okay. Okay, this doesn't even require a lot of writing. It's your design that will determine how much you're going to make. These are low content books, LCB. I just wanted to check what kind of niches were there, but there you have it. And yes, you'll notice that most of the blog posts here are focused on Amazon because Amazon is the hype right now. It's the big deal right now. If you find your way on Amazon, I don't see what's stopping you from making money from other um less global platforms like Expertnaire or Seller or Okada Books. You're going to make some real money. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. And remember, information products, they sell only if you solve a problem. So again, before you sit down and start writing mechanical jargon, ask yourself how many people are going through this problem. If it's not much, please drop your pen or drop your keyboard or whatever it is you want to use to write and look for other ideas. Do not create information on something that nobody is interested in. It's a waste of your time. It's frustration for you. It's a lot of negativity around you. So please don't do that to yourself. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I think that's going to be about creative writing. So see you then.